our students will be explaining about DT video. She's Elena and she's Praniti. So let's start.
So, what was the problem statement, Preeti?
So actually the problem statement is about a scattered database. For example, the problem statement is about the manufacturing company. So in a manufacturing company, they use several machines, and in one single machine, they have around 20, 10 to 20 sensors, and each sensors produce around billions of data per day. So there are many divisions and many departments in the manufacturing sector. For example, if there is the missions will be controlled by the production department, and the production department have many data. If there is an issue in the production department, they notify to the maintenance department to rectify the missions problem. But the quality department will be waiting for the product from the production department, and they don't know about the mission fault, and they'll raise a ticket or an issue that the production is not receiving. So our system is to get all the data in a centralized way, and we have to give the prediction to all the departments. It's like we have to combine all the data, scattered data, and we have to give a single control system.
So how did you approach that in the form of playbook, right? How did you playbook? How we analyze it?
So, according to the DT structure, so the first phase is for the empathy, right? So, of course, we did approach to the industrial mentors, and what they told was the problem statement that she mentioned is that it's actually there in the all large scale industries. Whereas when you take the small scale industry, you'll not be finding all these centralized system for in order to work properly. So we discussed with a small scale industry person, and he told that the data are scattered, and we need some sort of intelligent system to make sure that they work properly, or have a centralized system to manage every single divisions of the company. So this was the empathy part, and the DT playbook actually helped us to convey it in a better manner and get the the feedbacks, the peer feedbacks and everything that was done by that phase. And what was about the define phase?
In the different that we from the empathy, we understood that the problem is to connect the decentralized data into centralized, and we have to give a prediction or as a recommendation to each department.
Okay, then after this, we went with the ideate phase. So ideate phase was all about collecting the data sets. Okay, so we collected the data sets, and then we finalized that we must have a centralized system. And for that, we went with the AI intelligence system. So that we went with two approaches. One was with our own workbench, AI workbench, and another was LangGraph. So LangGraph would be like that method was all about giving an efficient output by not slowing down the system, because as he said that there are billions of data, so we must handle it properly. So this was the idea.
It can be if we use LangGraph, it will be scalable now.
Yeah. So what was the
in idea we have around we had an idea to have around 6 dashboards, and each predictions will be displayed in a multiple dashboards. For example, if there is a mission health prediction, it will be shown to multiple people. In the prototype, we have 6 dashboards: owner, plan manager, operation manager, production department, maintenance department, and the quality check. In the test part,
and then for that test part, we went with people who actually were in that another side of the problem. So they tested with it, and the feedbacks that we got was for we have to go for the futuristic purpose, because it was basic. We went for the MVP model. So of course we had to make sure that the product has to be scalable, and the feedbacks were to include more features and ticketing system. We had this ticketing system, so we had to make sure that it works properly, a polished surface. Since we had a little bit of duration time, we need to make sure that that system is scalable and we can develop it further. So this was the entire DT phase that we followed to make sure that our MVP was a perfect thing that we were able to show to the person or the industry mentor or whoever it was to come to us. That was it, ma'am.
And adding to that point, when we gave our product to another person, he suggested that we have to have a RAG chatbot where they can put all the mission data. If they want to have a history or a chatbot, they have to
Implement it.
yeah.
Thank you. Students has been explained very clearly.